Hey guys, it's April the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with the monthly full moon reading for Gemini. So this reading will go through full moon in February up until the new moon in March. If you happen to run into this video later and are guided to watch it, that means that there is some information from the past. Sorry, y'all, I am a little warm in here and I have to take my socks off. So thanks for joining me for that. So if you do happen to run across this video at a later time and still feel guided to watch it, that means that there is some information from this time period that is relevant to whatever you are working on right now. All right, so guys, if you like and resonate with this video, please give me a thumbs up. You letting me know that you like me lets YouTube know that you like me, which makes YouTube like me more, which is very helpful. Also, if you want to see more, please subscribe, and I love getting your comments below. Lets me know what I should give you more of if you let me know what you like and what resonates with you. All right, so we're just going to get right into it for Gemini. We just pulled your theme for this new moon, and now we're looking at what direction does Gemini need for this new moon? Spirit, where is Gemini on the map? All right, there we go. So Gemini, it's looking like you're needing a little bit of encouragement, and the universe is here to give that to you. So your overall theme for this full moon is Voyage of the Heart. Love flows to you and through you. So that love is available to you. It may not be in the forms that you are expecting, but look out for that. And then encouragement. So the universe wants you to know that you are on the right path. You are doing the right stuff. And there are people around to give you that encouragement and support. You may just need to open your heart to them a little bit. And so that may be what's going on with that overall theme. So what is the energy of this manifestation in our Gemini's reality? How is their manifestation showing up energetically? What's going on with that, Spirit? See what we got here. All right, so it is showing up in your fifth chakra. So not only do you have the angels with you, giving you encouragement, specifically Archangel Gabriel, this is also letting you know, open up that fifth chakra, express. If you needed the encouragement to express whatever it is that you need to express, do that. This is also letting you know the fifth chakra, throat chakra, is also the chakra of your truth. So if you needed encouragement and understanding that what you are feeling as your truth is right for you, that is coming through as well. And that you can trust the intuition. You can trust what is coming through for you right now. So how is this actually showing up in Gemini's reality? So we had a couple cards show up there. We'll see if they show up again. So how is this showing up in Gemini's reality? All right, let's see here. Ooh. So there was some passionate new beginning that I think it didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. It was something that you were very passionate about, that was still in its youth and infancy sort of stages, but it just never quite got off the ground the way that you would hope that it would. And I think in doing that, that affected your self-confidence a little bit. So there's a part of you, that is it's feeling a little bit pessimistic, is kind of questioning your abilities. But again, that's why this encouragement card is coming through. And that's why this 5th chakra card is coming through and letting you know that expressing that your truth around that is in alignment. Then we have the 6 of Autumn, the 6 of Pentacles, that lets me know that, whatever it is that you've put out there that's good is coming back to you. This also may be a scenario where, you're coming into a situation or a relationship where there is an appropriate give and take, where you're no longer in a scenario where you're giving more than you're receiving. And so whether it is everything that you've put out that's been good is coming back to you, or if there's actually a new scenario or a new situation or a new person that's coming in where you're really, there's a balance of that give and take. And so you're getting fed as much as you're feeding others. And the 2 of Autumn, this idea of juggling or coming in to balance and bringing balance is, to me, in alignment with that. And I feel like whatever this was that didn't get off the ground, that it didn't get off the ground because it wasn't balanced, because it didn't have this equal give and take, because it wasn't giving you back as much as you were putting in. And the universe was just like, no. And so, yeah, don't, again, coming back to that encouragement card, seeing that this new stuff, that something that is more balanced, that actually appreciates you is definitely coming in, or part of what you're working towards manifesting. That's there for you. So let go of whatever hits to your self-confidence, or your feelings of worth, or your feelings of how skilled you are at something. Allow that to kind of, you can allow that to dissipate safely, I think. So let's get into your work. So for our Geminis, what affirmation do they need so that they can manifest the most beneficial outcome here, Spirit? Ambition. All right. So Spirit is telling you, it is okay to be ambitious. Do not let that, that's some encouragement. So ambition is your affirmation. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. So there you go. Guys, I'm really hoping that I pushed the thing so you guys are able to see everything. I'm going to have to check that next one. If I didn't, I'm so sorry, Gemini. I might want to shuffle these cards. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted there for a minute because I just realized I don't know if I have this saved right so that you guys can actually see the cards and it's not like looking in a mirror. So if I didn't, I am really sorry. Know that I also did the same thing for Taurus and Aries. Doesn't really make it better, but at least you're not alone, Gemini. All right, so let's see the message from your guides for this new moon. Ooh, interesting. So one of the things that the 6 of Autumn is about, or 6 of Pentacles is about that charitable, is about doing charitable work. That's the other thing. And this idea that the charitable work that you do, that what you put back out will come back to you. And so what your guides are telling you is, there may be something here that, where there is a place where you can do some charitable work, some tithing. It may just be favors for somebody that it doesn't look like that person can ever pay you back. But go ahead and do that work. That is going to lead you again to this more balanced state. And to what it is that you're working to manifest. This is the work that you need to do. So, whatever it is, where there's obviously some opportunity for you to be charitable. And the universe is letting you know, whatever that is, it's going to bring you back what you put into it. So let's see what your light work, shadow work is for this full moon. What is the light work, shadow work for Gemini? Ooh, I like that. So let's see how that matches up with your mindset, soul evolution work. What mindset, soul evolution work do you have for our Geminis for this month, Spirit? Let's see here. All right. Ooh. All right. So you guys are living into the light aspect of the Lover. So that is really finding that place of great passion and devotion, and giving, and this acknowledgement that what you give is going to be given back. And it doesn't necessarily even have to come from the person that you're giving it to. So again, going back into this idea of charity, and then surrendering to silence. So silencing those voices that are going on in your mind, silencing the ones that may be telling you that, you know, you're giving too much or you shouldn't be giving. It may also be the place where, you know, in those meditations, you may understand what it is that Spirit is talking about and where you're supposed to be giving this energy and this work. But definitely surrendering to silence is going to be a part of you working through whatever it is that you're manifesting here. All right, so what outcomes can our Gemini expect with their manifestations? If they continue to do their work here, what outcomes can our Geminis expect? Ooh. All right, so there is definitely, so basically, Gemini, you're going to have all the resources you need, but there's a place where there's something that you're not ready to quite let go of and end yet. And I think that normally I might see this as a bad thing of like you holding on, but I think there is that you're holding on because you're working into a space of mastery with it. So it's like you have everything, the cycle could end. And I say you have everything because if you look here, you have all of your elements, you have everything that you need. You understand the concept of as below, above, so below. But this is really, and if you look at it, it's kind of illustrating the as below, so above aspect. And so I think that this is a part of you not quite letting go because you're really doing those last final refinements of creating an outer world that actually does support and feed your inner world, because it's an important aspect that we miss. We're often focused on as above, so below. So I got to get my mind right so I can get my world right. But there is an element of dealing with the material in terms of, you know, the orderliness of your environment, the food that you're feeding yourself, exercise, movement, those sorts of things that in doing them, you know, and cutting out, you know, people who don't deserve to be in your reality or who aren't positively feeding you in the direction that you're trying to move in. And so those aspects, it is important to get that stuff in alignment because then it makes the inner world easier to maintain and you can then do more from your inner world to affect your outer world, if that makes sense to you guys. So I really feel like that's kind of what's going on with your world card here. And I say that because then the next two cards are the Knight of Cups. And again, for those of you who are like, that's a little different, this is the After Tarot deck. And then you have the Hierophant. So with this Knight of Cups, normally the Knight of Cups is riding in and he's offering his love to somebody. This Knight of Cups is like, I don't need to offer my love to nobody else. I need to drink from my own cup. I need to fill my own cup up and drink from it. And he's looking back at y'all like, can you see how he's looking? Like, yeah, see, I'm feeding myself. And then you have the Hierophant, which is moved into this place of, you know, having those deeper keys, having that deeper understanding and truly sharing that wisdom with others. So I think that there is, like I said, I think that there is an element, and whether that sharing of that wisdom comes through that example that you're giving of, you know, your really creating an outer world that reflects your inner world, and showing people what true self-love looks like. So it may just be, this may not be you guys out there like on your spiritual like high horse or becoming a spiritual teacher or anything like that, but it may be for some of you just your life is an example of the power of the path that you're on. So, whether it is actually like you guys starting to teach or just being a true illustration of the benefits of the path that you are walking, either way, I feel like that is part of the outcome that you're looking at, with this manifestation that you're working on, is that it becomes something that other people can look at as an example of how to do it, so to speak, an example of how, self-love, of how self-care. Because I really do feel like this World card is about, not moving on to the next stage until you got your self-care, until you've gotten your outer reality really in alignment with that inner reality. So what is the final message for our Geminis? I feel like I just talked a lot, y'all. Whew. I'm going to need some water in a minute. All right. Final message. I hope I make you guys giggle because I crack myself up. All right. And so Gemini, your final message is luck is on your side, boo. So yeah, whatever it is that you are working on here, know that the universe is encouraging you. Know that that love is flowing through you and to you. Archangel Gabriel is there with you in that throat chakra to help you either align with that inner truth and inner knowing that you have, or to express that inner truth and that inner knowing. Your ambition is good. Make sure that you are on those donations and tithing and giving back. Yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful. There's so much here. Love you guys. As always, like I said, I hope this is helpful and beneficial. And I will see you guys next reading. Bye.